Okay, welcome back to Dally-Van Gaming. My name is Isaac Kent. I'm the guitar player with the rock band Dally-Van Go from Halifax, Nova Scotia. Joining me on the stream again is my buddy Josh from way up at the North Pole. Say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Josh and I are both continuing our playthroughs of Mass Effect 2. I'm nearing the end of the game. Josh is about halfway through his run. Having played through it, went back, decided he was going to do Mass Effect 1 into Mass Effect 2 and actually do a full character carryover for some of the achievements and stuff. But he's probably rapidly catching up. I wouldn't be surprised if he's caught up to me by tomorrow, by the time I get back on here. Anyways, we are on our way to the VIP lounge to make sweet, sweet, sexy time with more.
Okay. So make sure you save before.
I went to the private room, not the VIP room. Because I'm done.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Yeah, so I make a hard save before doing it, right?
Yes.
And then play it
Hard
through.
save in her apartment even.
Yeah. And then
And from there,
side with her, get the ability, and then
make a save, and then as soon as you've made that save, reload the previous one, and you'll have unlocked her,
well, I assume I have to make the save and go through with the save. Like I have to play through to Samara dying, don't I?
Well, yes, but that's why you save in her apartment,
Right.
which is literally right before the event of siding with one or the other.
Yeah.
You have to Paragon or Renegade your way through the conversation checks to resist her in order to then choose which side.
Right.
Oddly enough. So you can Paragon your way through to killing Samara. I don't quite understand that.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife's nothing
But,
compared to this place.
yeah.
Sounds like a smart person.
Do that,
Who was it?
and
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the
after
wise.
that, it
Start a
goes
fight,
into the
we'll hurt
cutscene of
Someone attacks you, it's
killing
okay to defend
whichever one you do not want, and then
Oh, I'm gonna keep Samara
you make a
alive,
save.
for sure.
Oh yeah, I assumed as much.
You must go in alone. Marinth will be watching. Like
Then,
any predator, she is
you-
cautious.
You
must
make a
make her
save with the
interested enough
first,
that she
with
will
the one you
approach
don't want,
When you are face to face,
the
subtly
save,
encourage
and
her
then
and
Do I
you
make the save? Do I make
load
like
your-
an
I'll
additional
follow
save
discreetly.
after
When you are
having
alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this.
gone through the
until I
conversation,
get
or do I
there,
just
you
make the
are
save
in great
beforehand, go
peril.
through the conversation,
She
and then
will be
immediately
planning to
reload?
inflict horrors on you. If you are not
I
careful,
did both. I
Okay.
kept a save
Let's
from
get started.
afterwards, just
Shepard,
in
we
case,
only get one chance at this. Any mistake, and Marinth will disappear.
just to be safe, to
If
make
you're
sure
the least
I,
bit unsure,
in
and
fact,
Shepard,
kept
thank you.
Morin's domination ability,
Right.
which is AI hacking for
Hey,
Flesh and
do you know where
Blood.
to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is
Mind
playing tomorrow.
control.
I don't
Not
have any
that,
tickets.
honestly, it's all that useful. It has a... After you cast it, it takes a good
Hi.
2 seconds, I believe, of its duration
You're human and you
to
don't look
actually
right, so you're
go into effect.
What
like-
kind of help?
They'll
My friend
stand
went bald
around,
doing Peace on Omega
clutching
days.
at their
She's hanging
head,
with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
trying to fight it off before actually failing to fight off the mind control. And that's a couple of seconds of your dominated thrall not doing
What is she doing?
anything.
A vid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile
Except
gang
stand around,
Your friend
likely
could
getting
get
shot
hurt.
at.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Floret's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Floret's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Floret, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity, in that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity, in that order. Just work them into a sentence.
Okay.
I love this place. I love everyone here. I love you.
Something I can do
Terminal
for you, lady?
Eternity.
Is there a public extranet
Yay.
terminal around here?
In a club?
Hooray
You don't
for
have an
secret
Omni
codes
tool?
and spy
That is
stuffs.
a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
Hi again. I already said I loved you, so you're breathing on my drink.
Thank you so much. I really
Yep.
thought she was going to die.
Lots of money on display. Good cred hunting tonight. We'll hit him in the alley. As long as it isn't one of Arya's people, we're good. We gotta get enough creds to keep Pink off our backs. Hey, what are you looking at?
A pair of sad losers who think they're something, and are about to find out they're not.
Who's gonna show us that? You? You think she's tough?
Tougher than you.
No thanks.
Oh, poor Tyrians.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Why'd you have to be so mean,
Back that
Isaac?
up. We go out to
I
the
wasn't
alley,
mean,
only
they were
one of
being
us comes
assholes.
back in.
I'm just trying to have a drink here. No need to get all excited. Damn humans.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called XL10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
Was it the elf part?
Do you know the artist Forta?
I didn't think anyone around here knew him. He's sublime.
Yeah.
Art comes in many varieties.
The Alcor.
I've seen
Orca.
vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
What do you think about the violence in vids?
It seems fake to me. I don't see the point.
I sensed it. You're acquainted with the real thing.
As are you.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine. Yes. When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places.
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Snoo, snoo. Okay, so now I make a save here, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be easy to remember because it's save 13.
I was into dueling for a while. Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right
There
now?
are things, yeah.
I certainly do.
Assault rifle damage. Yeah.
A gift from a suitor. The stack. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him.
I think that might be
I think
the
it's
only one.
noteworthy thing, yeah. Okay.
I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
I'd rather fight than hide.
Yes. Better to take control of your fate. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
You compare us, but you're nowhere near my league.
So strong. I need this.
Embrace eternity.
Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Oh no! I don't have enough things!
No?
Apparently. Shit, I'm gonna die.
I
Well,
want you.
No.
I kill for
Just
you.
means...
Anything.
No, you
want.
don't die here. You can't die
darling.
here.
Just relax.
It just means you can't,
Hear my words.
can't unlock one of the characters.
Marin,
how did I not have
Mother.
enough?
do not call me that.
I don't
Choose
know.
to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime is being born
I
with the
did
gifts
two of
you
them. The
gave
third
me.
one I didn't
Enough,
have
Morin!
straight out.
I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. They are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already
Like her
strong,
wording?
Shepard. Let us finish this.
Wait, so
Genetic
is there-
destiny.
Yes.
End of the line, Marin.
Oh no, I
Who
didn't.
else
need a
uses
monster.
that?
The Reapers? No.
We are your genetic destiny.
Oh, that is true, isn't it?
We are
Oh,
Harbinger.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
Damn, that's disappointing. I don't see, like, I'm making
I am
all
ready to
renegade
leave this
decisions.
place and get
Like, the
on with my
only
life.
I don't know.
option
Ready
I've
to
made
go
is
as
here and
well.
there when there's been the option, I've pulled that trigger, when it's been the only option.
Yeah. Have you leveled up your character
Yep,
class?
maxed out.
Do you want to talk
Yeah,
about
Max?
what happened?
Shepard,
Maxon
what do you think
chose
I will
the
say?
The one that gives you the
100%.
most.
What
Yep.
can I say?
Huh.
I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no
Well
words.
then, I don't
I
know.
will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
I just got to level 21 and our squad points gained 0. What the shit? I don't understand. When did they change it?
I don't know.
Back to normal.
All residents aboard the station should feel free to do whatever they can to control any plague
This should come in handy.
Oh well, truth be told, I probably wouldn't have used the ability.
The last time I was on Omega, I couldn't find work. You wouldn't think an assassin could go hungry in a place like this. Seems locals handle that kind of thing themselves, and those who can't aren't the kind of people you'd want to work with.
Targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarships have allowed several dozen young men and women to leave gangs and to join the military or enroll in school. Emotions and Sugar's rumored survival are mixed.
Reply to Galactic Unit. You, sir.
Others believe
You, and you.
Not looking good. The last report placed the station's murder rate at 89. With 80% of all bets placed.
Yeah, 0 points.
This news could sink Omega's economy. Experts say the smart money's on the...
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves, tools for Reapers. Protheans dead, collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation.
Josh?
Suspect you won't see any art in collector
What?
base.
The
Culturally
time has come.
dead. Tools for Reapers.
Oh,
Worse.
I'm not gonna sing along because I'm
No, you'll
off.
be delayed. Yeah.
I'm sorry,
For
I
the
know that was
timing.
important, but you
But-
perform
But this
Gilbert
is one of the
Sullivan?
best moments in the game.
I am the very model of a scientist Solarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Solarian.
Amazing.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies.
to
One
think,
wins, one loses. Always work to
he
do after. Now
is a
add
special
more context.
operative.
See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That, or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Mordin.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equal. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. When the trait manifests at maturity, it is too late for mitigation. It only occurs in purebloods like myself. Perhaps that is the root of the stigma regarding Asari-exclusive pairings. I don't know.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
I should go.
Of course, Commander. Thank you again.
As a kid.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
What made you decide to...
I was asked to become one. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Why did your parents...
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the Compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. The stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the back of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later.
Weren't you originally stationed on Horizon?
Yes. If I hadn't joined Cerberus, I'd be abducted by the Collectors right now.
Wow. Really does to pull it.
Yeah.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
How did Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course.
Yeah,
Nobody's going to risk an
this is
injury
headed.
that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Oh, should I sleep with them? Do I cheat on
Your
Liara?
choice.
It sounds like you're carrying some tension. Maybe I could help you get rid of it.
I didn't think you'd feel like sparring, Commander.
You know me, I'm always up for hitting things. And if it makes you feel better.
I'd rather not add my name to the list of people you've knocked on their asses. Thanks for coming by, Shepard.
Okay, so no, it didn't go
Whatever
there.
happens, I'll be there.
No. Me saying about Chicka Wow Wow was
him with
and
the
other. Him and his full contact sparring partner.
Yes. We will forever call it that. Full contact sparring.
Remember, he had reach. she had flexibility.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into quarry and politics. All that infighting.
I got to
seeing
yell at
what
some
my
people.
father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve, but my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
You're welcome. Oh, there's the Paragon points. Alright, better help Jack. Wow, I'm actually there. I'm helping Jack, then I'm going to get the Reaper IFF.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much there. Because it's Jack, Reaper IFF, what's his name's mission, freaking the Geth guy, and then
Legion.
and then off.
Now,
to the
that said, you don't technically need to do Legion's mission for him to survive. And if you don't if you go right into the thing, the suicide mission, you're able to save more of your crew.
If you don't do his?
Yeah. Because
Whoa.
you're not taking the time away.
I thought you literally his.
I'm not
mission
talking
was-
like I'm not talking your squad mates.
No, the crew. I
But,
thought
yeah.
the shtick was that if the only thing you do is his mission, and then you jump through
I thought
the
it said. I'm pretty sure if you literally don't do his mission, you're capable of.
How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
With everyone. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh. Oh yeah, fuck, I fucked up. I have to jump onto the ground again at some point. Oh, I forgot. Okay, we'll go to, like, anywhere.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay, so Reeve is the equivalent to the shield thing, but it's
For health
Yeah.
and
double damage
Ar-
armor
health,
and barriers.
armor and barriers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because Reeve is what I want then. Less specific.
No messages for you, Commander.
Where? Help Jack. Where the hell is that?
So, there's a countdown triggered for the Reaper IFF, like once it's installed.
Okay.
Between then and you starting to lose crew members that have been abducted.
Okay.
It's possible to literally have your entire crew wiped out.
Oh.
Yeah. But if you want to do Legion's loyalty mission before the suicide mission, you can activate them before getting anywhere near the galaxy map. So basically, just hug the wall and avoid the galaxy map ramp.
Okay.
If you do the Reaper IFF mission with literally no other missions or assignments, and then get too close to the galaxy map, EDI will say the IFF installation is complete, and conclude the countdown. In order to avoid that... Yeah. So, if you make it to the elevator without EDI saying that the IFF is complete, you can activate Legion and talk to them again to acquire their loyalty mission. If done correctly, when you next approach the galaxy map ramp, the countdown will see that you have a loyalty mission, and it'll let you do the mission before completing Joker's jump. And without counting it towards crew members being liquefied.
So what are the consequences of not doing Legion's loyalty mission?
I think you then need to bring him in your squad.
For him to survive. But what about in Mass Effect 3?
I don't remember.
Probe launched.
Honestly. Honestly, Mass Effect consequences are something I don't remember, because there's so many of them.
Well, especially when
ranging
you get to
from every game.
Gets crazy, yeah.
Things
Okay,
from
so-
Mass Effect
so the
1
trick
affect Mass Effect 3.
To do the Reaper IFF, hug the wall. Because initially there's
Make
gonna
a
be-
save,
yeah,
hug the
obviously.
wall, and you should be able to get into the elevator without EDI mentioning the IFF.
Okay. And then when it realizes I have the loyalty mission.
When you have the mission,
Well, so
it should avoid
I'm
it.
gonna still have 2 other loyalty missions on the go. Would that not do the same thing? Help Jacob and help Miranda?
Possibly. I just closed that web page. Yes. Let me see. Blah blah blah.
Oh.
Let's see. The IFF installation will be announced as completed when you get close to the galaxy map's ramp. The amount of time it takes depends on how many missions and assignments are remaining for you to do, although please note this can and will vary. If you have 4 or more... Oh, no. If you have between 1 and 3 missions and or assignments, the Reaper IFF will be installed after completing them. If you have 4 or more, the Reaper IFF will be installed after completing 4 of them.
But what if I So what? Because I've started those,
Yeah.
because I have those on there, I'm not going to be able to do it. I'm going to have to complete them.
You might.
Fuck.
Well, I mean, with that, at least with Miranda, after completing both Jack and Miranda's loyalty missions, they get into a fight.
But what if I just never
You
complete
have to
Miranda's?
resolve. Well, if you've got the missions, you need to do certain number before
I forgot how much I hate this place.
the
See
Reaper
the landing
IFF
pad?
will
Like,
install,
has to be on the
allowing
roof,
you to make
or
the jump.
vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
So you have to do it, essentially.
I'm gonna have to do
But
it, and then
Something's distorting the sensors.
listen,
But I can
Isaac,
side
if-
with Jack in that conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
They build their
Yes.
equipment to last.
And you will
Assholes.
lose
It
Miranda's
was a mistake
loyalty.
coming back here, Shepard.
I'm okay with that.
That's why I
When
was
we start a
mentioning it.
mission, we finish it.
Because I
Yeah,
figured
okay.
you'd want to know at
Let's get on
least
the
a way
ground.
to lose her loyalty, and increase the chance of her dying.
Honestly,
Jacob,
even
however, does not.
higher priority for me was to just not do her or Jacob's missions, because they're the most annoying, with the least payoff.
Yeah, well, honestly, they aren't that hard.
No, I didn't say they were hard. I said they were annoying.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place.
But I guess I'll do them. If I'm gonna
Well,
do them,
you
then
might
I'm
as
gonna
well.
make-
There are
Yeah, if
there
I'm
are
gonna-
scannables.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah, that's true. But if I'm gonna do them, I may as well keep them
I never
alive.
saw this room. I think they
Okay.
brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and
Your
starving,
choice.
but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out.
Sounds like someone was working beyond their contract.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man. I remember escaping to this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
We've been spotted. This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
funny. I'm at the point now where I can smell the finish line. So I'm like, okay, let's get a fucking move on here.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh
Yep.
kill. Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
The other children must have died in great numbers. Even then, they were part of the experiment.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive. So strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Target left. They kept children here.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Entry 1054, Telton facility. The latest iteration of Pergnim went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up, We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety. You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on. Harder and tougher.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... Who are they? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You couldn't have known.
Maybe. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
We can use this.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kira. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put them down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill them on my own. I want them dead. Overrun. We outnumber and
Embrace the sea.
Come here!
I'll kill them myself.
Coming in close. Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is, he's in there. I want to plant the bomb there anyway. Might as well do it on his corpse.
Yeah, I fucked that up. Fucked up.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Why did you come back?
I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
He deserves it.
I decide how to deal with my past, not you.
I gave you an order.
Killing him isn't gonna
Jack, if you can't, I will.
That felt good.
A bullet in the head solves everything.
I know that now. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. I used this table for everything. It was like my best friend. I'd crawl under it to cry. I was pathetic. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets around my wrists and try to rip them off. I want to stop coming back here. I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Alright, I think that's it. Now what?
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal. How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
Good luck out there, Shepard.
Trying to run over here and then on her. Okay, so Morden's power is, well, it becomes neural shockwave, and Samara's
Neural shock.
neural shock, and
Yes.
and Samara's is radiant. So what are the differences? Like, which one's better? Because they kind of seem to do the same thing. They seem to do very close to the same thing.
Not neural shock. Neural shock is a stun. Reeve You're likely thinking Tally's energy drain. Isaac?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. So, energy drain drains kinetic barrier powers to boost your shields.
Right.
So that'll straight up recharge your shield.
Right.
Reeve is health, but it only heals you if used when they're on their red bar, and if it's inorganic.
Yeah, that's fine. And because I'm, especially considering I'm dealing with the collector shortly, because it also does well against armor, right? So.
Yes.
I needed to wipe that place
but,
off the map.
Yeah,
You took me there to do
in
it,
the
and I
case
owe
of
you.
fighting collectors, sure, it'll definitely be
it's
more
like, Shepard,
effective.
To have garbage like that following you, it
Um,
marks you in ways you
It's a matter of
don't expect.
what
I've made a
your
lot of hard choices, Jack.
preferred
To let go.
Hard to walk away
ability
from it.
is.
You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater.
I mean,
But what else
energy
do you know?
drain will be useless.
There was only one other survivor
basically
from that place,
against
and you killed him.
It's the
collectors,
same thing as blowing the place up.
because they
Now,
never
I'm the
have
only one who remembers what happened. I want it gone. I want it
shields.
all gone.
They have
It's only
barriers.
in my head, and when I die, it dies.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone, but I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work.
Okay. Okay, so what we've basically determined is that I should go do Miranda and Jacob's missions. That's what we've discovered.
Yep.
Because that's not going to let you do the IFF till they're done anyways. So.
Exactly.
Or not going to. Sorry, it's not that it's not going to let you do the IFF, but it's not going to let you install it. It'll let you go get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's fucking annoying because I don't like them. Alright, so your opinion is that Tally's ability is superior? Is that basically what you're getting at?
It depends on the situation.
Right.
If you're up against collectors, no.
Okay.
Because they never have shields.
Right.
They always have biotic barriers.
Mm-hmm.
So up against collectors, go with Reeve.
Mm-hmm.
I just energy drain plays very well into my character build.
Oh, for sure. Well, you're playing a tech expert, right? So I guess that makes sense. Right? You've got energy drain plus you have energy drain and you have AI hack. So the two together is like sick. Right?
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll take Miranda and Jacob for the lols.
Okay.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct a mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
I have a message for Miss Lawson. Lantea has reserved a room at Eternity and will be waiting.
Thank you, Edie.
Does living at a higher altitude make you more intelligent? Our report may surprise you. New data commissioned by the Architectural Union has noted a correlation between tested intelligence.
You have to give the Asari credit. Ilium is a...
No, you don't.
Pardon me, I'm on a call.
To spacious rooftop mansions enter into open market bidding.
There we go. Run away, you bastards. All right. Let's do it.
The scandal rock story of Nasana Dantius has come to a tragic end as the businesswoman was killed in her office. Making many enemies during her climb to power, the staff in Dantius's more stable times for the drug.
You said that bachelor parties are for very close friends. We're just co-workers.
We've been co-workers for 5 years, though. Aren't Solarian years like dog years?
Okay, now that's offensive. I appreciate the gesture, but my people don't even have sex drives the way humans do.
Uh-huh. Take a look at that, man. Everybody likes the Asari. Everybody.
But we actually reproduce by... My word. She is very... I can appreciate her dancing in an aesthetic manner, but I don't have feelings of... She is a lovely shade of blue.
Okay, that makes my legs hurt just watching it. And my knees are meant to bend that way.
This isn't as bad as I'd feared. It's actually... Is it warm in here?
Okay, you see that bit there?
A little divot in her abdomen?
It's called a belly button. Humans and Asari have them, and you're gonna be doing shots out of it later tonight.
That can't be sanitary.
Not the point, man.
I can understand why I might find Asari attractive, but how can they be attractive to humans too? They look just like Solarians.
What? They look exactly like us. I'm not seeing the Solarian thing at all. At all.
You're both wrong. Asari look just like Bluturians. Look at the head fringe.
Wait, you don't think they're like mind controlling us to see them as attractive, do you?
Please be quiet. You're going to ruin Asari for me. And there aren't many Turian women on Ilium.
Well, I suppose watching just one more dance wouldn't hurt.
That's the spirit.
As long as I'm not paying for the drinks.
I still don't see why we're here. Solarians do not get married.
Yeah,
My
you know, that's a
family
really
simply
good point
negotiated a
about
reproduction
the
contract.
Asari might be mind controlling everybody.
You guys get to a wedding, and that means you
Yep.
get a bachelor party.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you.
Ms. Lawson, I'm glad you've made it. We've had a complication.
What happened? Is Ariana all right?
She's fine, but you listed a man named Niket as your trusted source. He contacted me, warning that your father has sent Eclipse mercenaries to make a sweep. He suggested that the Mercs might be watching for you personally. He's offered to escort Oriana's family to the terminal instead.
Making changes now could be dangerous. Are you sure you can trust Niket?
Absolutely. He's one of my oldest friends. I trust him with Ariana. Lantea, we'll follow Niket's suggestion. Shepard and I will take the car and draw their attention. Have Niket escort the family to the shuttle. Give him full access to the family's itinerary, just to be safe.
Understood, Ms. Lawson.
So the plan is for us to get shot down by Eclipse while your sister gets to safety?
Eclipse will be under orders to take my sister alive. They won't risk anything that could kill us.
I'm ready whenever you are, Miranda.
We're off to help the bitch, so she will shut the fuck up.
Damn it!
Yeah, they said you'd be in the car. You're the bitch that kidnapped our boss's little girl.
Kidnapped? This doesn't involve you. I suggest you take your men and go.
Think you've got it all lined up, huh? Captain Inyala's already moving
Just
in.
finished this mission you're starting.
He won't be helping you.
I'm giving you one chance to leave. That's more than most get.
Captain Inyala ordered us to give you one chance to walk away. This whole time we've been talking, my men have been lining up shots. When I say the word, we unleash hell on your squad. So I suggest you walk away nicely, unless you...
Get to renegade him.
Murder
They've
the
seen us.
unbelievers.
Get down!
Too many.
Deploy combat drone! Get ready!
Enemy down!
Moving.
I'm on it.
Unstable warp and pull.
Come on, we need to get to Niket. Hostiles! Firing now. Not a problem.
Team 4.
Hang on, I've got one of their radios. I'll patch us in, see if I can get an idea of what we're up against. Shepard, I think I owe you an explanation. Oriana is my twin, genetically. But my father grew her when I was a teenager. She was meant to replace me. I couldn't let my father do to her what he did to me. So I rescued her. She's almost a woman now.
If Eclipse knows where Oriana is, they'll be moving in on her soon. We need to hurry.
Agreed. I'm a bit worried by what the Merc said. If they've got to Niket somehow, this is going to be harder than I'd planned. According to the specs I reviewed, we'll need to cut through the cargo processing yard to get to Oriana.
Let's go find Niket.
Right.
and Oriana.
Middle meat, move. Middle meat, move.
They're on the far side of the conveyor line. Time your shots.
You've been spotted.
Combat drone, watch out. Easy enough.
Target. Right.
Watch the fire!
I've got him. Oh my.
Here we go. Affirmative.
Incineration ready!
This is Inyala. Keep the bitch back. The cat is nearing the transport terminal.
We can use this.
go! That's me! Moving to target!
I don't care how many meds you lose. Just stall them, damn it.
Combat drone, watch out. Engaging hostiles.
Get over here! Got it!
Going to commit. One left. Engaging target.
I put him down!
Enemy down.
They're through my shield!
I'm on it.
This might be useful.
Enemies in front.
Positioning! Close to ground!
Understood.
Right!
Divert everyone except my guard from Niket. I'll handle him and the kid.
Damn it, I'm not letting her get Oriana.
Come on over! Right! Have a nice trip!
Hostile
cut
combat
down
drone
through
the cargo line. You bet. Couple ahead.
Got it! Short term.
Kinetics are down!
Hostile drone!
Burn, bitch!
Nice!
Let's finish you off.
Yeah! Got it!
Burn the bastard! Watch for the crew!
One left. Understood.
Gravity's one touch further, huh?
I'm on it.
Moving to target!
Let's see if they burn!
Out that one.
Come on over! All mine!
Eclipse operatives have attempted to delay you by disabling the elevators. I am overriding their lockdown.
Not a problem.
Targeting.
Let's try a little fire!
Combat drone. I got it. Sure thing.
There we go!
Get over here.
Right there.
Targeting.
Niket has reached the terminal. He'll switch the family over to our transport.
Niket? But that can't be right. Maybe the captain knows we're listening in and she's feeding misinformation about Niket making a switch. Or maybe it means something else. Niket wouldn't do that. Damn it, why won't the thing go any faster?
The message on the radio seemed pretty clear.
He wouldn't betray me. We'll be at the transport shuttle in a moment and we'll clear this up.
And then we'll murder Niket.
Listen to me. I've got authorization to change their booking.
I'm sorry, sir. We're under security lockdown. Until the situation in the cargo terminal is resolved, no passengers can be rebooked.
This isn't worth my time, Niket. I get paid regardless of how the girl gets there.
No. I was told that I could handle this my way. We're not traumatizing the family any more than we...
Oi, fuckhead.
Miri.
This should be fun.
Niket, you sold me out.
Not many civilians around. We can end this here and now.
Not before I get some answers. Why, Niket? You were my friend. You helped me get away from my father.
Yes, because you wanted to leave. That was your choice. But if I'd known that you'd stolen a baby...
I didn't steal her. I rescued her.
From a life of wealth and happiness, you weren't saving her. You were getting back at your father.
If Niket knows about Oriana, then your father does too. Relocating her won't work.
Miranda's father has no information about Oriana. I knew you had spy programs in your father's system, Miri, so I kept it private. I'm the only one who knows.
Which means that you're the only loose end. This isn't how I wanted it to end, Niket. I'm going to miss you. Figuratively speaking.
I was tired of talking anyway.
So was I. Watch for the drone! Affirmative!
How is Miranda on the other side of that barrier?
Let's try to fire!
Do you see that?
I see that. I do not know how she got there.
Got it!
Incineration ready!
Maybe you had to resurrect her, didn't you?
Yep, I did.
Maybe she fell in such a place that when she went to stand up, she flipped through the wall.
So somewhere here there was a thing that said trinket.
There could be more Eclipse mercs
Oh,
near
there.
the shuttle.
Yes.
I want to make sure
Over by
Oriana and
the
her
door.
family get home safely.
Yeah.
Another quick look around here. Make sure there's nothing else. I don't think there is. Okay.
I can't believe Niket sold me out. I didn't even see it coming.
Everyone makes mistakes. I'm guessing that's one you won't repeat.
Why did he make me kill him? He could have run. He could have lied about having the data stored somewhere. But he just stood there. The only loose end. He knew what I'd have to do.
Let's get moving.
Right. No sign of Eclipse. It looks like we're clear. There she is. She's safe. With her family. Come on, we should go.
Okay, let's go.
Oh yeah, how does slam work? Does it lift them in the air and then slam them to the ground?
Disagreement? Can you head it over before they tear out a bulkhead?
Don't know. It's been
I'll
a
deal
long
with
time
it.
since I ever used it.
Touch me and I will smear the walls with you, bitch!
Enough. Stand down, both of you.
The cheerleader won't admit what Cerberus did to me was wrong.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put me through. Maybe it's time I showed you.
My opinion is the one that matters. You two, keep a deck apart at all times.
She can't be trusted, Shepard. She'll jeopardize the whole mission.
If we survive this, you two can tear each other apart. Until then, save your hate for the collectors.
She'll survive.
I'll make sure of it. Then, I'll tear you apart myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine. Thanks, Shepard.
There you go. They're both not dead.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private
Are
terminal.
they both loyal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You
because again,
passed the check?
yeah. Oh yeah. The thing that I wanted to not do was the mission. So, like I said, if I'm gonna have to do the mission, I may as well. Whoop. Oh, that's nice. How much EZO do I have right now? Not a whole fucking lot. Yeah, so slam. Ooh, maybe I want to take Slam. Slam's regen time is near instant. It one-shots husks, and collectors who are on the floating platforms get picked up off the floating platforms, and then the floating platforms move away from underneath them.
Oh.
Yes, so...
Okay.
We're gonna go...
So it's similar to the stasis. You fucked up again?
Yeah, I went to take it without going to a planet side first. That is a fucking annoying bug. I have to say.
What?
Remember, you have to go planet-sized with a character before it'll let us fucking take their thing?
No messages for you, Commander.
Oh.
Christ. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Shadow Broker base then, since I'm about to use 10,000 friggin' in order to get this ability, basically. Do I have to go planet side with them, or could it just be me? Like, will the Shadow Broker base work?
I think you need to take them.
Lovely.
I mean, you can drop. You can go to the Citadel.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll pop by
or
Chonga
Ilium
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, day. We'll go to... I think I'm gonna go to Chonga. I haven't been there in a bit. Go do some gambling.
Well, that was rude. An automatic door opened just so that it could shut in my face.
Ah, Tachanka. Crude, dangerous, and probably radioactive. Let's get in. Do what we need to...
I thought coming to Tachanka would get me away from jaw flapping aliens. I was obviously mistaken. Those Turians and Solarians look like a boy. Nobody wrong here. Should I ask the female clan for right of parentage? Why bother? Looks like Urs finally found some.
Oh yeah. There's a pistol.
How much? Better like dogfight in ages. I don't like this. There's no bookie. Just a terminal. You lose the human element. I dropped 5 on the dumb-looking ugly one. Slow dogs always fight harder.
Put down some real money.
That's more than...
Put down some real money. Put down some real money, human. Put down some real money, human. Eyes straight.
Oh, I lost. Scott died.
Give me a reason.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh! You can go see Urs in
Really?
the infirmary. That's
We're
kind of
visiting
cute.
the stray Baron and the hospital?
Yeah.
Hell, shove him back out there and bet against him. You'll make a fortune.
You didn't...
Friggin' Zaid. Hell, shove him back out there and bet against him. You'll make a fortune.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
And
We're
that's
visiting
the... Yeah, you're in the hospital.
Yeah.
I mentioned that he goes in there.
I just, yeah, I don't know, it didn't click.
Yeah.
These things would last longer if they didn't hit every... Step back. My Baron is hungry.
What's down here again?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the way out.
Someday we'll get off this rock and show those Turians who's boss.
Dude, no offense. I know the Krogan. I know you guys are super good warriors. But the Turians would nuke you from space. Let's be real here. You have no chance.
Huh. I just got a message from Han Olar.
Okay.
Who is a character I met in Mass Effect 1.
Okay.
Yeah. It's the whole thing, he's a little Voles, the round guys. And, he almost died to Arachni. But instead he shut a door and locked a female researcher outside of the tramway with the Arachni, and then he watched her get torn in half. And so, needless to say, he's quite traumatized by that. Yeah. Quite glad.
He's an asshole.
Hmm?
Oh, I said I don't want to help Jake, and he was an asshole.
Yeah.
Hey, Lunar. Come on up. Come on up, squeaky butt. Up here. Here's a good kitty.
Okay. Head down the stairs and talk with Grunt. Find out that he's going through puberty. at the ripe old age of
like 11 days.
If that.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away.
Passes.
Probe launched.
Jax. Subject 0.
Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched.
No, what? No. I'm gonna just do a lot of surveying for now.
Probe away.
Get as much resource as I can. Possibly run into side missions on planets. I am low on resources.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe away.
Okay. Help Jacob.
Yep.
His fucking plague-infested friends.
Not plague.
Oh, whatever. They're all going crazy.
Because they're being poisoned.
Oh, that's what it is.
Drugged.
Right.
Or drugged, at the very least.
Alright, that's cool. Alright, so Jacob has pull.
Yep. Which really should just be lift.
Yeah, pull's a weird name for it, eh?
Yeah. Which, I mean, Mass Effect 1, it was called Lift.
Yeah, it was.
You had Lift and Throw as two separate abilities. Mass Effect 1, the cooldown on abilities was also a lot longer.
Yeah.
Some abilities had almost a full minute for their cooldowns. That said, they weren't all sharing the one cooldown timer. And you could have multiple people running, or you could have one character with like 6 different abilities. So it wasn't nearly as big an issue as it would be
There it is.
having the one cooldown timer
Survived impact, but it's been
in
years.
like this game. With those cooldown lengths.
Crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed.
What was her name? Sarah?
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just
Repeat, toxology alert.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by acting captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration,
Yeah, unsafe
local
deceleration.
food and neural decay,
Amazing.
beacon activation protocols.
Alright,
Yep.
let's get going.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had
Unsafe deceleration.
signal for almost 9
Instant
years.
crash.
Maybe that neural decay affected him.
I doubt that ship carried 10 years worth of food.
You came? From the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Get ready. It will be done.
Oh, look at that. Jacob's already fucking down.
What?
Oh, Jacob already
yep.
died.
Yep. No,
Another
it
reason I hate him.
just happened.
Gotta hurt.
Right.
Neural decay doesn't quite cover the reality of it.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong. Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
Smush them.
They have the same uniform as our attackers. Definitely not as aggressive, though.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently? Makes males get violent.
Possibly. But the female on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father fought...
He has a cruel face. His cruel face.
What the hell? Somebody...
The hunters will kill you. They fight because he exiled them and waited too long.
Your captain demands obedience. Weapons are forbidden.
Come on over! All mine!
Even Terminus pirate clans rarely kill their own crew to enforce discipline.
Please, you have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle, or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
So why call for help now?
The surviving males are changing. Everything he did is coming back to bite him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Time to back the fuck up. Yeah, Jacob, just stand there. Fucking idiot.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
The post corpse looks like it's been here years. Like a warning. These others, maybe a month.
Hunters started fighting back. I got him! I'll put him down!
Proximity warning.
Shotgun!
Combat system engaged.
All mine!
Lighting up my shot.
Nice shot.
He had plenty of choices. A little late to blame his victims.
As I must.
Come on over. On it.
Understood. As I must.
I've got him. Right.
It will be done.
Up front.
Up front.
Right. Get over here, guys. Out of line. Have a nice trip. Right. Target down.
My shot.
Yeah,
He
thank
had
God
his
we've
fun,
come.
and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
There.
I've got him. Targeting.
Very well. Target marked. Go in peace. One falls.
Combat systems engaged. Rerouting power.
Enough years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father. Hostile drone!
Bridge better than sea.
Mine. Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
PDA? Where's that? Okay. Alright, time to murder your dad. Scannables, I don't see anything.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pants. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you are acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
There's no way I'm letting this slide, Taylor. The price will be paid.
How much? What kind of math can balance these lives? His life isn't worth pulling the damn trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
I'm pretty sure we can spare the ammo.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm not taking the shot. My father owned his mistakes. He was a different man. A good man.
Half-charged. You've seen the crazy ones. This won't stop them.
It's not for them, Dad.
Hasta la vista.
I don't think I've ever seen that ending.
Of what? Of that mission?
For Jacob's mission, yeah.
Oh, that's how all of mine have ended. I always get him to kill himself.
Alliance ships are inbound to pick up survivors, Commander. We can be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give them the tail lights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
No,
Jacob,
no, I likely
if I had
have.
leaked the information about the Gurns back,
Because I did
would be
do a
smiling at
renegade
your
run.
resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
But
Really?
I would
Because given the
say
result, it feels like something you'd have your hands in.
likely just so long since
You know
I did
very little
that
about me,
that I don't
Shepard.
remember it.
Don't presume to understand my intentions.
Most of
Cerberus
my
is
runs
ultimately about humanity.
result in him
My
just
people are valuable to me.
being
Fine,
imprisoned.
you didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures.
Because
Who
I
else can into
naturally
Cerberus channels?
tend
It was
more
hardly
towards
classified, just
Paragon
obscure.
runs.
There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Let's not make a habit of it.
Congrats, now fuck off. Okie day.
No messages for you, Commander.
No messages. Yay. Okay, well. I've decided if I'm trying to stay up or if I'm going to bed.
Sleep is for the weak.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I'm actually honestly leaning towards staying up. No, genuinely, I'm not even really tired. I'm nearing the end of the game, which is nice. Excuse me.
No.
Okay, well, I think I'll call that stream there for sure, because I'm going to go grab myself some more pizza, and then we'll pick up after. So, again, my name's Isaac Kent. I am the guitar player with Nova Scotian rock band Dally Van Gogh. Joining me on the stream has been my buddy Josh from way up north. Say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.